go. Hello YouTube, DG Devastation here with a run through of Bloody Palace. Similar to Bloody Palace, Devil May Cry 4, about an increasingly difficult number of enemies and waves while going down or up, I guess, depending on where you are. Bosses on this one are going to be every 20 waves, and other than that, you just try to keep alive. So we'll give it a shot here. I try to run Aquila and Arbiter because it gives you range and power. As far as guns, Kablooey takes too much time, and Revenant's powerful but still slow, so I just stay with Ebony and Ivory. Easy way to clear a lot of low-leveled enemies. This combo right here. Pretty simple, etc. There's the floor done. 14 extra seconds, so I mean, just apply the same thing for a while. We're gonna do this one. We got shield guys. I don't like using Arbiter just because it's slow, but it's a lot more powerful than Eric's, so. For combos, definitely try to go for Drive. Adds a lot of range and power, so. I can tell it's been quite a while since I've played. I'm a huge fan of this one, though. Not just the game, but the series. The storyline's always been fantastic. A lot of people are complaining about this one because it doesn't fit, artistically or story-wise. Not to say otherwise. I mean, they did a good job as to how or what they were going to reimagine it, I guess is what you could say. It was a reimagining. I have to say, though, that the new character doesn't feel the same as the other ones did, which I guess is what they were going for. But I'd have to say that this one's still a pretty good job. I mean, still cocky, still arrogant. Didn't like the language in this one. It's like they were trying to be too violent for no reason. Tell me what you guys think about the storyline or the new gameplay. Like I said, the Scythe, whose name I can't seem to remember right now. Definitely a good combo breaker for some of the bigger enemies, but I still go for Drive. Just, it does a lot of damage for no reason. That's my epic dodge fail. See if I can hit this. I normally never manage to get this correctly, so yeah. As you can tell, not very good at that. These guys are just like my bane. I cannot do good against multiple ones of them. One-on-one, it's not a problem, but it's two of them, or three of them for later on in the rounds. Furthest I've made it on Bloody Palace so far is wave 54. 455, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to try to make it to 20 and under the allotted time limit for YouTube videos and see how well I can do here. Keep going with stuff like this, not going to happen. There we go. Slightly better than the one against the two, I guess. I'll have to say that one thing I was not a fan of on this one was the no lock on. Hard to get used to, but I guess once you do get used to it, it's just kind of like any addition. I don't know, the weapon-specific enemies were a good addition, but at the same time, still a big-ass pain. I think the rages are my biggest problem. Definitely the rages, but doing so good too. One of my favorite combos is definitely Ricochet. It does so much damage for no reason whatsoever. That was pretty decent that time. I mentioned how much I dislike the shields. Much rather play with the ice ones any day of the week. Ah. In case you guys couldn't tell, definitely angel weapons are my favorites. Anyway, first boss we have is going to be the Succubus. That'll be the end of my video. All I gotta say is pretty much just fight her the same way you would in normal mode. Although I think for damage wise she does Son of Sparta damage to you, but takes normal damage. Can't be too sure on that, but I would have to say that for sure. That would be my guess. It definitely does Son of Sparta damage, I just don't know what kind of damage she receives. I guess you guys could say that I do like to use the Rebellion against bosses. It just seems to be solid and consecutive. That for sure that would be the most effective way to down most bosses. Not gonna go with all. Just this one's consecutive. It's hard to hit her repeatedly with, you know, Aquila, Eric's, any of the demon or angel weapons just because of the way her weak spots are positioned, but since this is going to be my end of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Normally I'd save that for the higher rounds, but instead this is going to be my end of the video. So here's a point I was making about the overrun, the unnecessary violent dialogue. There's no need for that. I mean, yeah, it's remotely entertaining, but they could have done something more creative to make it appeal more to the Devil May Cry fan base that everyone knows exists.
Oh really? Somehow I doubt that.
Wow, I was about to glitch out and take no damage. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Picked up a few things. Like I said, Aquila, Arbiter for sure. I guess just personal opinion. See, I made it 824 in 21 rounds, so it's not too terrible. Releasing 22 or 21 through 50 here in a bit, so hope you guys enjoyed.